Hey, welcome to BreitWerks. What are we looking at today? Well, it's some more old car BS. Somebody did a really nice job wrapping the blower box, right? So we replaced the blower switch and got the AC working again. Well, at least got the blower working again. Compressor's coming on, but there's no cold air. So I tried to pull a vacuum. No, actually, after I pulled the vacuum, I tried to recharge it, and nothing was going in the low side. So here's what I've found so far. So first, of course, it's probably going to be the expansion valve. But not only the expansion valve, but look at how rusty and crappy this was. And this is about half of the Prestite that was laid over the whole thing. And then once I took the bracket out, the freaking box is missing. So I don't know if somebody wrapped this to try to basically make the box work, but we haven't gotten it all the way out yet, so we don't know what the hell else is going on down there. So old car BS. Certainly we will fix the problem, as well as if it needs a new top upper box, we'll figure out how to do that too. But yeah, and that's nothing that you would have ever found during a PPI. That's just, hey, stuff stopped working, let's fix it. And then you find out whatever was done to it previously might not have been the best in the world. All right, we'll keep you apprised. We're gonna get on with it, try and get this box out of here, and see what's under all that fancy tape. Quick update, holy crap. That thing did not want to come out, mainly because all this foam made it so that it, how the hell did they get it in there? Unbelievable. Yeah, by the way, that foam doesn't do much. Keeping that box cold is not really, I mean, you don't see that on brand new cars. If it was worth the squeeze, phew. But yeah, wow, that did not want to come out. So we are gonna put this guy back to stock, and it's gonna work as good as that installation ever did. But yeah, getting that thing out, whew, I thought we were gonna have to cut the whole car open. No, I'm kidding. We would have figured something else out. All right, we're gonna get on with disassembling the box. All right, let's hypothesize on what happened here. So this is an unmolested evap top box where the blower motor sits. This is the one that we got out of that car, and we just peeled all the junk off of it. So what you can see is this is all busted out, right? See how that's just a cutout? And that cutout is for the expansion valve, right? Where all the lines come in and out of the actual evaporator. So when Porsche did theirs, everything was exactly the same, right? I mean, production company. So they knew exactly where to cut this hole. On some of the aftermarket stuff, you need to modify the hole. This is, I think, Renair, and Griffiths, same thing. But Charlie actually tells you where to make your cut and to use a Dremel. And what it looks like here is somebody maybe used snips and just busted the whole thing out. Now, if you're a DIY guy, you're probably gonna figure out how to put this back in the car, and you're not gonna sweat it. Now, here's where the rub happens. This is a mounting bolt. You'll notice that there's no hole here, right? The boss is gone. So it would actually hold a bracket, and a little angled bracket that keeps this whole thing from moving. Now, when I took this one out, the bracket was there, but the bolt just kind of spun and pulled out. So all that tape and everything was what was holding this in. And this guy was so jam-packed in there, I don't think he was gonna vibrate too much. But that's the purpose of that bolt. And then what this hole here is where your little tube goes, your capillary tube, for telling the system to turn on and off before you freeze over your evaporator. Now, I tried to blow some air through this guy and absolutely jammed up. And it could just be in the expansion valve, right? 100% could just be in the expansion valve. but there's kind of other stuff going on here, right? I mean, this fitting is pretty much done. So we're not gonna put this back in the car. These things are readily available. They don't completely break the bank. So we're gonna change that one out. We haven't decided yet if we're gonna go with the Griffiths or this Renair one. I've had tremendous luck with Griffiths. This is my first experience seeing the Renair. It looks good. I mean, it's a serpentine deal, but I'll unbox one of the ones that we have in stock from Griffiths and do a side-by-side and show you guys that. But yeah, so this is the challenge, right? This is the challenge. Do you put this back in, just close your eyes, put some tape over it, not worry about it? Or do you fix it right? And I've got a couple feelers out trying to find some more top of boxes, because this one's mine. And yeah, I mean, I'll put it in if we have to, but definitely don't want to get rid of it. I kind of want to put AC back in my own car. But that's where we are, and this is really what's holding us up at this point from putting everything back together. As soon as I get a line on one and I know what it's going to cost me, I probably will put this one back in the car, just for speed, because the client would like his car back at some point. Doesn't want to wait on shipping for something that there's a reason we kind of keep spares around. All right, we're going to get after it. The bottom of the box, another thing about this, this tape, it doesn't ever let anything dry out. I mean, there was black mold. You can probably see it here. You're probably catching the black mold virus through YouTube right now. But I've got the bottom of the box kind of soaking to kill all of that stuff off. And oh yeah, you can see it here. Yeah, we're gonna move this out of the work area and we're gonna put this somewhere else, because that's disgusting. But when you insulate it, it did what somebody wanted it to do. They insulated the hell out of it, but the inside was never able to dry. So we're gonna go with the Porsche version with the upgraded evap, because it works better with R134. All right, we'll see you in the next segment. So here's a little side-by-side of the evaporator. So this is the original Porsche stock evaporator designed to work with R12. And you see how it's just got these tubes, right? Small tubes. This is a Renair replacement evaporator, and this is the Griffiths replacement evaporator. I am not a thermodynamicist, but I did stay at a Holiday Inn Express last night. I will say one of the differences is, first of all, you can see that this one's a little bit taller. And then the second part that was of interest to me is based on, you see how this tube kind of grabs the last serpentine piece here? Well, it looks like what Griff did was, instead of bringing the tube around, he actually has a whole extra serpentine bit here for what's going on. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.5 set of cooling fins. And here you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.5 set of cooling fins. So you've got more going on here. Somebody out there can tell me, does that mean this one is capable of more BTUs, or who knows? But somebody knows. I will say I've had fantastic luck with these. Never used these. This is my first experience pulling one out of the car. So not sure, better, worse, different, definitely cheaper, definitely more expensive. I've never purchased parts from these guys, so I don't know if it comes with all the stuff that Griff sends, the tape and everything, right? Everything you need comes in a box. So anyway, we are gonna put this one back in. Just keep life simple and get this thing done, because it's brand spanking new, one of the ones we keep in stock, and we'll go from there. Like I said, nothing would go through this expansion valve. And actually, the reason I had the old Porsche one out is because I wanted to see, should air blow through the expansion valve at 50 PSI, which is relatively low? And the answer is yes. So with air not going through this one, we know that this is our blockage, or might be in here, one day I'll probably take this apart to determine where did it fail. But yeah, so we're gonna get on with it. That's kind of all I really wanted to show you guys. We have tons of videos out there that take it from this point on, but a little bit of a difference. I might try one of these, probably try it on my own car first just to make sure that it works. But for now, we're gonna stay with this one that's a little bit taller and a little bit wider, kind of go from there. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, click subscribe. If you've got questions about AC in air-cooled Porsches, you know, send us a note. Check us out at BreitWerks.com, give us a call, or schedule an appointment, and we will get your AC working in top condition. Thanks for watching. Have a fabulous day.